We won't intrude. Anyways, most of the other cutscenes were played regardless of which character you've played as so far. This is the first cutscene where it actually matters who you pick at the beginning.
Better hurry, Ventus.
What's that wooden stick, by the way?
Or you'll never see Terra again.
Why not?
What? Get real! I can see Terra anytime I want.
You tell him, Ventus.
Like right now? He's leaving you behind. And by the time you catch up, he'll be a different person.
Look, whoever you are, you don't know the
As much
first
as I like
thing about
Ventus,
Terra.
he suffers from naivete.
Trying to pick a fight
He's
or
just so naive for it's just so much for his own good.
Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it
And
yourself.
seriously, Ben lets this guy get into his head
Come on, what could you
and
possibly
he
know? You're
just
stuck here, looking at
goes
nothing.
everywhere for no real reason. I mean, granted, if we didn't have this, Ventus wouldn't have any lot. But the fact that Ventus needs to be naive for this to happen means that it's just a weak character. It doesn't really improve that much either until the very late game, in which case it's actually rather abrupt. Here we have cutscenes showing that Ven and Terra are very much they're supposed to be very brotherly love.
Terra!
This is also a cutscene where it doesn't really matter who you pick. However, it's cut in different places depending on who you pick. That's okay, I'm leaving you for now, but who knows, maybe we'll see each other in the future. Also, if you play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, you will definitely recognize this armor. This is supposed to be Birth by Sleep's equivalent of gummy ships in the later series. And but the reason why, this is the reason why gummy ships aren't in this game right here, is because it would be customization like you would just want to believe, and luckily we don't have to deal with anything in between worlds. We can just go from world A to world B whenever you want. And yes, everyone has armors. I'm not exactly sure what the reason is for that though. But also everyone also gets a Keyblade styled vehicle of some sort. Terra gets what I suppose be best described as small little go-kart. Ventus gets the equivalent of a space skateboard. It bothers me too, folks, because I swear Ventus is the laziest. And off he goes into the great beyond, or whatever happens to beyond this world. Also D-Links. D-Links are essentially you channeling another character, once again, just supposed to substitute for the summon feature. What it is that your command deck changes, and you can level up the D-Links so they get more and better commands. Anyways, this is the first world, the Dwarf Woodlands. But first, I'm gonna save here. Nope, different slot. And then we'll go. First menu. Make sure I have everything I need. Now, certain commands have levels, and to my knowledge, they don't do much in terms of improving power or whatnot. However, you don't want to level them up to max, because then you can meld commands and get better commands. You can also get different finished commands as well as you level them up. Depending on what you do, you get different command decks. Finished commands. Here we have the Wayward Wind, Ventus's initial Keyblade. Then we have the Wayfinder and Wayward Wind. D-Link's Aqua's is magic based, Terra's is earth based. And I guess that's really it. I'm cutting this off. To Dwarf Woodlands. Away. And where there is one dwarf, there are 6 others right behind him.
Huh? Huh?
Guess which movie this is based on?
Oh.
Hi ho, hi ho. I'm too lazy to sing the rest of the song. Wow, little men. No, in this modern day and age, you probably get smacked around for saying that. I have no idea what W is doing either. Yes, the Dwarf Woodlands. This is the Snow White world. Anyways, here we have the enemies. The entire general shadowy enemies of this game are known as Unversed, and despite the fact that they're called Unversed, is actually Ventus actually has no idea what they're supposed to be called. So wait until later on when he calls them by name, even though he shouldn't know what they're called. Now, those particular enemies right there were called Floods. They act like shadows in the other Kingdom Hearts games, where they can actually go inside the floor and they can just script, and they're including invincible when they're there. I want to try to get this chest over here, and it's a potion. Yay! You're gonna rely on potions a lot in the beginning of each story because you don't have access to their magic. It also works off of Kingdom Hearts 2 logic, where you can have a certain amount of potions equipped to Sora, Donna, Goofy. So if you have a command for using items, you'll have a certain quantity of each of an item for that command. And if you run out of potions during battle, you will not be able to use any more potions if you have for that command. And it's possible to put more potions onto a second command, however, uses up another command slot, and if you run out of potions again, you know, have 2 command slots that you can't use. It's generally unrecommended to have more than 1 command slot of consumable items. Also, I should probably be showing off command styles like Fever Pitch. I should be able to induce it here. Yep. Fever Pitch changes some of your attack animations such that they reflect the command style themselves. Also, here we have Bruisers. They're a bit annoying. They're not like the large body Heartless, where you can't attack them from the front. You have to attack them from behind. The Bruisers do take less physical damage though, so you're probably gonna try to use magic to get rid of them. But since Ventus only has arrow, it's not gonna be much use.
Who are you? I'm Ventus.
Also, while most area of effect skills are usually better than single attack skills, arrow in particular is very weak. And so unless you have a lot of enemies in the vicinity, you're probably not going to do a lot of damage. When we get Fire and Blizzard later on, you're going to notice that they're actually homing slightly. Thunder is similar to how it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, where there's this area of effect, however, it will only activate if enemies were
like
within
some kind of bad guy?
a certain radius.
I'm just trying to find a friend. His name is Terran.
Thunder is the absolute worst in terms of the radius, because the enemy has to be right next to you for it to do any damage. Thundaga is the best because it covers a really wide radius.
I just want to talk.
Don't fall for it! Stay where you are!
Also, this entire trope of the dwarfs not
This the hard way.
helping Ventus or trusting Ventus just goes on forever. Also, we have to find all 6 dwarfs in the caves because we have Dopey here who doesn't understand the concept of being frightened. Save point And also, sticker. We'll get into stickers a bit later on. Also, I tapped into my inner vanilla breath by by pressing circle to jump instead of X. Oops. And here's another sequence we have. We have to find all 6 dwarves. There's random enemy formations found here as well. Don't worry though, these are, I believe all these are floods if none of them are like bruisers or such. The first thing I'm going to do is use Aqua's D-Link, because Aqua has arguably the best D-Link. Here we have a Wayfinder level up. And you see Aqua got Magic Deflector, which is the equivalent of Reflect in Final Fantasy games. You can level up D-Links with Wayfinders. And the thing about Wayfinders is that you only need 2. Oh, who are you? You need 2 Wayfinders to completely level up a D-Link. So what ends up happening is that I should say, it takes 2 Wayfinders to level up a D-Link, and Wayfinders are randomly dropped by enemies. So you can not level up a D-Link for a very long time. You can also just take it forever for you to get the first one, take forever to get the second one, or you can get the first and second one immediately, or it takes a long time between each and just is really random. But it's very worth it for you to go out of your way to get as many D-Links as possible, level up as many D-Links as possible, because it always helps. There's only a few instances when you can't use D-Links. Also, you see the D-Link meter is actually slowing down a bit. Not slowing down, but it's getting this. Just let me hit you already. I'm trying to get this guy out of the friggin'. Just so you know, 5 of the 6 dwarfs are like this. The dwarves are pretty much annoying in this section, in this sequence, because they are either relentlessly trying to avoid you or just doing their damnedest just to stay away from you. I want to try to keep this. Nope, I couldn't keep the D-Link. Oh well, I should fill back in no time. Something interesting about the D-Link is that you can pretty much keep it as long as you have D-Link drops. Those are the blue crystals. I think this is Doc right here. Luckily he isn't fast by any standards. But I still want him to stay still. I guess I have to wait until he gets... I just hate this sequence in general, just because these dwarves just definitely know how to run away. You're not hiding anywhere, you're just running away. So what's the point of even having the box on again? Yeah, you can have D-Link as long as you want, as long as you have prizes. You're gonna notice that the longer you're in D-Link though, that the rate of consumption of the D-Link gauge will increase. We got Payback Raid. Payback Raid, if you're ever knocked away, you can press circle to initiate an attack where you counter attack. So it's more of a safety measure than an actual attack. Now I want... okay. I just really hate this section in particular just because all the dwarves are just hiding away, and 5 of 6 of them are in crates. And it just doesn't help me if, you know, pretty much all of them are in crates. And I just hate this in general because it's such a pain. Luckily, if you're finding everything in sight, you're gonna get all the. You're gonna know where all of the dwarves are, anyways. Grumpy is actually a bit kind. I say a bit because he actually actively attacks you. If you actually get too close to him, he will try to attack you and run off. He doesn't get really far, but it's at least he. At least I can actually try to attack him. Be careful though, because it's actually quite possible for him to kill you. Nothing's more embarrassing in Mars game, not because you fell to a flood, but because you fell to a crate that attacked you. They'll be so if it was because there's a dwarf in there. Anyways, anyone left just sneezing. You can already tell with the jumping boxes. The jumping box is sneezy. Okay, I don't want to target you. I want to target the flood. Come on, I don't want to focus on you. There we go. Okay, okay, there he is. Luckily, Sneezy doesn't run away. He just hops away. And that's all 6. Also, they all go through the trouble of trying to talk to you,
I'm
even though
telling you, I'm no
it's
thief.
not very useful.
That's what they all say. Well, we're on to it.
Fine, I get it.
I'm
gonna leave, I'll leave.
I kind of already beat you guys, and you guys are still trying to fight back. If I really wanted something from you, I would have done it
Can
already.
you tell me where I can find some other people around here?
There's a castle beyond the course. I mean the forest.
Got it.
I also don't understand
Well, thanks.
Doc's purple take, because I can't remember if that was in the movie or not. But I think that would have been, because I think that's actually just something that they have for this game. I'm just going to save here. That should do it. And I don't think there's anything else, and I don't think I have enough money to get anything else. And this shows us stickers. Now, command X. You should get payback raid right here. Put it right there. Oops, sorry. Press X instead of circle. I don't think I can melt any commands, can I? No. Still need to. No, that's it. Sliding dash and strike raid. Do I have sliding dash on? No, I don't. Oops. Put that instead of quick blitz. Don't have any other shot locks either. Abilities. You get abilities for mastering. You get abilities for mastering certain command decks. Usually, all the attacks you're going to get are. All the abilities are going to be from melded commands. Yeah, I don't have enough money for anything. Nope, 44 money, that's not enough to get anything. Probably gives me a few potions, but I don't need potions right now.